Distinguished President of the Conference, Alexander Vladimirovich Konovalov, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Over the past 5 days, your discussions have done much to continue the global fight against corruption and bribery. As I stated in my opening speech on Monday, and I wish to stress it again, countering corruption today is necessary to achieve the sustainable development goals of tomorrow. And our achievements at St. Petersburg this week are closely linked to the UN's overall work. There have been many references to the Sustainable Development Goals and 2030 Agenda during this session. It is clear that Goal 16, which recognizes the need to address corruption, is essential to the new development agenda. State parties are openly acknowledging that preventing corruption and bribery and the achievement of the 2030 Agenda are mutually reinforcing. These views underline UNCAC's importance to the UN global efforts. This week, in St. Petersburg, states parties have agreed to launch the second cycle of reviewing the implementation of the Convention. It will start next year with looking at how countries prevent corruption and facilitate asset recovery. Over this last week, we have held more than 30 high-level events, as well as dozens of sessions, meetings, informals, and other types of consultations. Valuable discussions have taken place and important decisions adopted, ranging from public-private partnerships to addressing the needs of small island developing states, from academic initiatives to confronting the corruption connected to wildlife and forest crime. This work could not have been achieved without the support, assistance, and hospitality of the host country, who worked tirelessly to make this conference such an enormous success. I offer my sincere gratitude and warm personal thanks to the Russian government and to the Minister of Justice, the President of COSP, Mr. Konovalov, as well as many other local staff and volunteers who helped to make our stay in the cultural capital of Russia productive but pleasant. From UNODC, I thank the new head of the Division for Treaty Affairs, John Brandolina, as well as Dmitry Vlasis, the chief of UNODC Corruption and Economic Crime Branch, who has done so much to help organize this meeting. I also express my thanks to the UNODC UNOV staff for all their own hard work and dedication to the COSP. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to the adoption of the SDGs, the noble purpose of this conference and the work of the implementation review mechanism have been given renewed purpose and energy. UNCAC was already a highly innovative convention, but with the new development agenda, we have been given a fresh sense of mission, one that we must not fail. We know that people across the world yearn for success through justice and transparent institutions, and the elimination of corruption and bribery that makes their lives far harder and far more expensive. In closing, ladies and gentlemen, let me also say that this conference was witnessed a very important event. This was the first time that a message was addressed to a COSP by the UN Secretary General. Allow me to quote from his statement. All of us have a reason to eliminate corruption and to create societies founded on justice, fairness, and the rule of law. The world counts on you to take bold decisions and act decisively to strengthen the global fight against corruption and bribery. As we make our return journeys, I ask you to give thoughts to the Secretary General's word and to do what is necessary to strengthen the fight against global corruption. And you may count on UNODC. UNODC stands ready to support you in your work that lies ahead. Together, we can turn his steering words into a reality that can advance the new development agenda and help millions of people. I thank you.